So I want to make another video. It's an improvement on this enemy bounds that I made in the previous video. So before I do that, I'll just say that I'll just mention that I changed the distance to player values to lower values, so it's easier to see what's going on. So if I hit play, I'll just show you quickly what the problem is that I'm trying to solve. So let's just say I run around and go over here, and then the enemy sees me. Then as soon as I get farther away, he comes towards me, and then once he exits the navigation mesh, he just stands there. But as soon as just say for some reason I enter that area, then he should start coming towards me again, but he can't do that because he's not colliding with that collider, with the enemy bound collider. And as long as he's not colliding, then inbounds is set to false and he constantly stands in one spot. So the only way that I can think of to solve this problem is to check to see if the player is colliding with the enemy bound collider as well. So I'm going to copy these functions and I'm going to paste these into the character script as well. And also I'm going to paste the variable. So for this one, I'll say in enemy bounds, and I'll just go in enemy bounds, in enemy bounds. So I'm just going to compile that. So this needs to be triggered with the enemy bounds script, with the script that's attached to the enemy bounds. So I'm just going to copy and paste these two, and on trigger enter collider other, if other game object is player, then I'm going to trigger the inbounds void in the main character script. Oh, sorry, this has to be player. And main, oops. Main character. I'm not sure why this is. Oh, actually, I could do these in here, so I don't have to have a duplicate of these. I just have to have two different options within each of these. So if this is true or false in enemy bounds, in enemy troop I already have, the enemy troop needs to know whether it's true or false, but I already have a reference to the main character script. So using main character script, I have main character script as a variable, and in the update function I set the main character script to player.getComponent main character script, and I also have the player name object. So I already have access to that, so I need to create a variable called bool player is in enemy bounds. Get rid of this. If actually I won't do it here, I'll do it. Actually, I'll just do it up here. Player is in enemy bounds equals main character script dot. Well, first I need to make sure that this variable is set to public. Otherwise, any outside script can't recognize it. So if player is in enemy bounds equals main character script in enemy bounds. So I'm going to go back down here. If it's not in bounds, oh sorry. So if it's in bounds, it does what it was doing before. It was idling, walking, or running, depending on the distance to player. But if it's out of bounds, and if player is in enemy bounds equals true, that's going to be different from what's happening right now, which is else if player is in enemy bounds equals false. Okay, so all I need to do now is I'm just going to copy and paste all of this and dump it in here. So it's going to, when the enemy is not in bounds, but the player is in bounds, then I want to allow the enemy to do the idle, walk, and run based on the distance. So I'll just keep the distance the same as when if he's inside the bounds. So I'll just go back to the editor. Okay, so if I hit play, oops. So let's run around again, grab his attention. So as long as he's in bounds, he follows me, but once he reaches the edge, he stops. But as soon as I enter the bounds, then he can follow me again, as you can see. As long as I'm in bounds, he follows me. And when he reaches the edge, he always stays there. Okay, so that's all I wanted to fix for this video. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.